A comprehensive mentoring program in Rochester is inspiring local youth to become more positive and productive citizens. The Champion Academy Extreme Mentoring and Empowerment Initiative was founded by NFL Super Bowl champion Roland Williams, and he joins us now along with very talented student Serenity Harris. Thanks for coming on, you guys.
Glad to be here.
Roland, you've always been engaged with youth following your football career, but this is something different and special and unique. What made you realize that this was needed in Rochester?
You know, I was born on Genesee Street in between Aldine and Arnett, a stone's throw from the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
And ever since my childhood, I realized that it's so important that the community is involved in helping make this community better. And so in my retirement from the NFL, I've had a chance to be around, and I've seen enough. And I think it's important that the private sector that we lead the charge with doing things to make a difference and find more champions like I was as a young person, and just like Serenity.
Serenity, how did you get involved in the Champion Academy?
Well, my cousin went there, and before I thought it was only for boys and no girls, but then that's when I heard it was girls, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And then turned out, I went, I liked it, and I met a nice mentor.
And this is your second year in the program?
Yes, it is.
Okay. The word extreme, why is this an extreme mentoring opportunity?
The word extreme, to the max. I think that the world has evolved now as our students have evolved. New millennials are doing things differently. They listen to different influences. They're on social media way more. Life has changed.
Sure.
And so I think that mentoring has to change along with it. So we're trying to be the cool kids, the mentoring program with some swag, and the ones who are not afraid to tell it like it is. Isn't that right, Serenity?
Yes.
So I believe that that's the most effective way to impact our students, is by being honest and by telling the truth as what they're going through and how they can make it through.
And this is a 12-month program. How does that work?
Yes, the Champion Academy is a 12-month initiative to help change the course of our students and help them best pursue their future. Back when I was in my 20s, I did a football camp. It was awesome, but that was then. I'm 41 now. I'm a proud dad of 3 boys, and I'm looking to do something that can be a legacy-based program that we can take across the country and start it here in Rochester to make a difference. And I think that in 12 months we have a chance to build relationships, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so right now you're in the summer orientation, very intensive, lots of activities happen. I've been following you guys on social media. Walk us through what happens at orientation.
I believe, based off talking to our blue shirts, as we call them, they don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. And so we start out by having, imagine boot camp slash Anthony Robbins revival slash NFL training camp. It's like all combined in one. And our main purpose is to instill our 5 basic principles of what we believe it takes for an individual to pursue their future and to succeed in their future. And we download those same 5 principles over and over and over and over and over again.
Serenity, what's your favorite aspect of the program?
I would have to say learning new things.
What are some of the things that you've learned so far?
How to believe in myself more.
And I read a quote from you about something that happened with your math class, and because of Champion Academy. What was that?
Oh, I had went from a C to an A+. It was very hard, but coming to Champion Academy, I started believing in myself more and ended up with A+.
And you said that Roland is your mentor.
Yes.
How does the mentoring relationship work, and how do you keep that going during the school year too?
Well, in the NFL, we learn that nothing happens without team. And so the Champion Academy is no different. And so this program works because a lot of people get involved just to engage our students, not every single day or not to bore them out, but to be there whenever we're needed. And so for Serenity, we have a monthly meetup where we come back every single month and we're there to meet with our students, and we're able to engage them using the power of social media where they actually hang out, and we try to stay in their lives as much or as little as needed. We aren't afraid to go up to school and check in and basically do everything that a loving big uncle would do to make sure that, that our students are successful. And we have so many people from this community who are involved. We're looking now to get more people to get involved, but together we can surround our students with the love and support they need to be amazing. And so she worked real hard. Why are you being so modest about your math? You did so good. You did so good at it.
Yes.
Okay, what did you do different that helped you go from a C to an A? What did you do different?
Well, I asked for more help.
Okay, so you advocated for yourself.
Yes.
Great.
I asked not only my teachers, but some classmates who were very familiar with the
material.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you learned to use your network to better yourself.
That's right.
That's
right.
awesome. So you mentioned you didn't know that the program was for girls, but it very much is. What do you
Yes.
tell other girls about what you're doing at the Champion Academy?
Well, I tell other girls that it's not only about football and it's about finding yourself basically, and learning new things, new principles, how to become a champion.
And I noticed some of your mentors that you've brought in, police officers,
Yes.
People from the community.
Yes.
Tell us about some of those experiences.
The Champion Academy, the word champion has a major significance with our program. We use the definition that is less connected with an NFL player. The first form, champion, a person who stands for, a person who defeats all rivals in a competition. That's this kind of champion, but that's not the one we talk about. We focus on the second one, a person who stands for and defends a cause. And we believe the cause of our blue shirts should be their future. And so when we are able to incorporate police officers, professionals, executives, teachers, individuals from their own families, and say that we all support you in accomplishing that end, it really makes it effective. And with everything that was going on in our community and across the nation, I thought this year in particular was a great opportunity to introduce our students to all the wonderful, hard-working, great police officers that we have in this community, all the great, hard-working people who are authority figures that actually do care, to chip away at some of the stereotypes and stupidness that we see in the internet and on TV every day.
Serenity, who are some of the mentors that have stuck out, and what are your aspirations?
Well, my first mentor is Roland, of course. And I have to say some people we had for Power Panel, some doctors and stuff. Because when I go there, I want to be a doctor.
Great.
So it really stands out when I see other people who are being what they want to be and not giving up.
How do you help students take their dreams and ambitions and chart a path into college, into their future?
We try to teach 5 evergreen principles over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? All the time. These 5 principles we believe are critical to help whatever you want to do in your life grow. The first principle is unbreakable belief. To believe in yourself despite your past or what other people think about you. The second ingredient, we call it conscious courage. There's 10 times throughout your day where you have a chance to choose when someone does something to you don't like, when there's a teacher, when there's a challenge, you can choose to take action that will lead towards an excellent future, an average future, or an undesirable one. We teach a concept called gridiron truth, being honest about what your drivers are and what you need to do to yourself to help you be motivated every single day. The fourth ingredient, which we just talked about a little while ago, intentional teamwork. You can't be afraid to reach out to others, to ask for help, or to use your past to recycle that energy to help you push forward. And last but not least, it's called passionate perseverance. And so those 5 principles are the ones that we teach, and those are the ones that I'm hoping were most helpful for Serenity to be successful this year.
And this is your second year in the program, Serenity.
Yes.
What do you think has been your biggest area of growth?
Gridiron truth. And the truth more.
Why?
Because not because when you tell the truth, it helps people out more instead of lying to them about stuff.
Sure. Being honest,
Yes.
integrity.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Stop wasting time. You get right to it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And,
That's
and
right.
so the day-to-day staff, you call them coaches.
Yes.
Tell us about your staff. How many people does it take to run this, the Champion Academy? We've got hundreds of kids.
Yes, this is the largest mentoring program in the history of Rochester for middle and high school students. The most amazing thing about our program is that we've done this with 0 full-time staff. We are powered by good people, interns. I do team building and performance training for corporations and executives. I literally take my staff and actually allocate them to do my passion project.
Wow.
We have wonderful companies like Sutherland Global and MVP Healthcare and Tipping Point Communications, wonderful people who are getting involved and letting their employees come be difference makers. So this is as in truest form of collaboration, people coming together and saying, let the private sector, it's time for us to do something, because we got too many champions out there. We got too many heroes out there that need us, and now's the time.
Excellent. Finally, what keeps you so passionate about this work? You could be anywhere in the world. You're here.
I've been asked that many times, and the reasons are many, but there's 2 that stand out. My father, he worked 35 years, Monroe County Children's Center in St. Joseph's Villa. These are students who aren't old enough to go to jail, but are locked up. And during my childhood, I had a chance to go to these facilities and see a lot of the students. And I talked to them about the things they did. And I found out time and time again that it was only a few seconds, a minute or so or less, of a bad decision that got them incarcerated. Students that if they just delete 1 minute of bad behavior would have gone a whole different direction. That really changed my life. And the second one is looking at myself. I'm retired from playing professional football. I would like to compete in this life with the same excellence that I started out with in my NFL career. I would like to be that same person. So now, since I don't have the game, I'm now focused on this part of life, and I'm committed to pursuing this passion with reckless abandon, as I would do in the game.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. If you'd like more information about the Champion Academy Extreme Mentoring and Empowerment Initiative, visit championacademyroc.org or call 571-7057.